All right, ladies and gentlemen, old guy coming at you again from Top Gear Power Sports in Roselle, Illinois with, let's be honest, gorgeous 2024 Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. MSRP base $19,599. This bike is not cheap, but comes with all the wonderful bells and whistles that you could ask for from a bike in this category. This is Street Fighter, obviously, producing a ridiculously powerful 175 brake horsepower, 89.2 foot-pounds of torque out of this 1077 cc V4 engine. Let's take a close look at it, and then take it out on a ride and see how it feels and see what kind of enjoyment it can provide to you. So, 1077 cc V4 engine, producing 175 brake horsepower, 11,350 RPMs. This is an 89.2 foot-pounds of torque at 9,000 RPMs. This engine is a monster for a street fighter. Really is more than you would ever need for the street, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about having more horsepower, ever. So up front, semi-active, inverted, Öhlins front fork. It's very hot today. 330 millimeter brake disc, 4-piston calipers from Brembo, steel braided brake lines. This is a 120/70/17 front tire. Again, it's just, I can't think of anything I want that this doesn't have. So in the rear, single rear shock, electronically adjustable, 255/17 rear tire, 220 millimeter brake disc, 2-piston caliper. Yeah, Brembo. It's a Brembo brake. It's steel braided brake lines. There's nothing that this bike doesn't have that I would think that I want, honestly. It's got all the bells and whistles from the front to the back, the engine, everything. Let's get a seat height check, get a sound, and take this bad boy out on the road. So I am 5'9" tall. I weigh 225 pounds now. I'll probably say 220 a lot because that's what I used to weigh. But yeah, I'm getting fat. This bike claims a seat height of 32.5 inches and a wet weight of 460 pounds. It's obviously it's a little bit heavier than you would think for being an Aprilia, but I don't think it's going to feel that heavy. So let's throw a leg. I'm on the balls of my feet. Doesn't feel too heavy, like I mentioned, when you get it up in the air. It's not bad. Reach is, it's semi-aggressive. Here's full aggressive here. So when you do want to get fully aggressive with it, you can. You're in a good position for that. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Let's get a sound check. It's relatively quiet. But when you get on it, yeah, the butterfly valve opens up, everything gets aggressive and mean sounding. So, I like it. Let's take it out on the road on a little demo and see how this bike is. Oh God, I love riding Aprilias. It's not super uncomfortable. The seat's pretty plush. I mean, we're in second gear, doing 50. The one thing about this engine, you'll never really have to shift. You can stay in first gear all day if you want. Oh God, stupid torquey. And yes, they do run really hot. This is running at 221 degrees Fahrenheit right now in just a short ride, and it's 90 degrees outside.
first gear, 7,000 RPMs. You have a little bit of a buzz in the seat, just a buzz. The foot pegs are very buzzy. These bikes can be monsters. They can actively want to kill you, but with good throttle control. No, that was good. Like most high-powered bikes like this, it is incredibly snatchy. I mean, the brakes are super good, as you saw. Down in the low RPMs, this bike is not super happy. You know, but I found that on my Aprilia as well. When you're below 3,000 RPMs, trying to climb that rate, you need to get up there in revs to get some power, make the engine feel happy. The quick shifter in first gear, it does have a little bit of a clunk. Not exactly flawless. Oh boy. It's fast. it's fast. It is a stupid quick motorcycle. Like right there, it's like I was mentioning, you have to get this above 3,000 RPMs or this engine is not happy. And once you're above 3,000, this engine is a monster. It's a beast. It's insane how good this bike is. I mean, around town, this bike runs so hot. I mean, you got to know that you're going to have to deal with that. See, no power. There it is. You have a nice TFT display on this bike. Sorry, I'm not getting much of anything. I'm just enjoying the bike and the experience. You do have a nice TFT. This does have a lot of electronics. It's an electronic suspension. You can fine-tune it to your heart's desire. Hopefully, I'll be able to connect with this dealership and get some more time to show off some of these things about these bikes in the future. That takes your guys', it takes everybody subscribing, and I guarantee you I will not stop with this channel because this is just way too much fun. It's just way too much fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2024 Aprilia Tuono V4 factory. Whew. Absolutely amazing bike to ride. And one of the best sounds you can ever find in a motorcycle. All right, everybody. Special thanks to Top Gear Power Sports for putting on this event, letting us get access to these bikes. And as always, everybody, stay safe and enjoy the ride.